now we're inside your rig, and I thought we're going to talk a little bit about how you ended up like this.
Yeah,
You know, what inspired you to this lifestyle, and what do you come from, and all?
yeah. It's a twofold question because um, I um, I wanted. I got a phone call, and I heard an old school friend just drop dead on work on a keyboard, and she was only 2 months older than I am, and that was something that I thought, what the heck? I don't I don't want to wait till I maybe retire. So that was the first part. So I want to live my life now and see things now. So that was one part, and the other thing was that I was getting a bit tired of my living situation. I was in a nice apartment and I had it was a good place, but um, I had it was a two-story building where I lived, an apartment on top, and I had good neighbors on the bottom floor. But on the left and right there were other houses, and one side that changed regularly with neighbors, and there was always something. And the latest, I started annoying myself on the new neighbors, and also the owner of the place, who started to annoy me with all the knickknacks about renting out a place, and that didn't want to fix things, and um, raising rent and stuff like that. So I started looking for another place to live, and firstly, yeah, you start to look at what you know, so another apartment or something like that. But then I found that wasn't an option, because then you have the same hassle, and so I was looking in alternative living situations, tiny houses, a travel trailer, stuff like that. But it's too hard to park a travel trailer in the Netherlands. You need to be on a campsite, and yeah, I didn't want that. So I wanted the freedom of driving around and
Hmm.
park everywhere.
Yeah,
So
yeah,
and
boondogging.
yeah, and then I found firstly the American channels about people living in an RV, and I thought that's nice, but too bad it can't be done here. And then I found people in the Netherlands who did it, and then I started to think, yeah, why not? I saw way more people on YouTube in Germany, in Belgium, in the Netherlands, all the places I knew, that it's also possible.
Hmm.
So yeah, I decided I wanted to do that, give it a try. I said to myself, I want to do this at least for 1 year, so you have every season, and then you can make a real decision and say
Yeah.
if you like it or don't or whatever. No, don't just try a few months, try a whole year.
Hmm.
And yeah, so I bought the van. I bought it in July last year. First, because I wanted to give myself a deadline, I quit my rent. So I told the owner 3 months times I'm moving out,
Hmm.
and that meant I had to I had to be out by the 1st of September. And so in July I bought the van. I set myself a deadline that in July I needed to have a van, because yeah, you need at least 1 month to do something, and it,
Hmm.
it didn't have to be ready for me, and it still isn't ready, but it's fairly livable, and yeah, it's. I've been in France and Spain last winter, so it's good. It works perfectly. Yeah, I started with, like you said, a cupboard that was in the hallway, a chest that was in the living room somewhere. The bed frame, just try out if I could sleep this way. And just slept in it 3 days
Hmm.
to test it out if it's nice. So yeah, at night I just went into the van, and in the morning go back in the apartment, shower, and do your stuff. but to test if this was good. And yeah, it worked. And from there on, I could do the rest and build it out. And
Yeah.
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 So that's how I ended up in the van. And I don't know
Exactly.
if they...
And you didn't spend much money on the build out. As
No,
you
no,
say,
no,
the furniture you had already. The bed frame is
Yeah.
made from, you told me, an old
Yeah,
dining
yeah,
table,
an old
and
dining table.
you know, it's
Yeah,
just
Yeah, and I didn't want that because I watched a lot of YouTube videos before starting. So I also saw the ones that were built out perfectly in their minds and with expensive materials and everything on it. And then after half a year or a few months, they thought, oh, and we had to do it all over again. This would change and that would change, and even people who after a year sold the vehicle because they didn't like it or just tear it out and start it all over again. And they didn't want to do that. So I just thought, use whatever you have. So like I said, the frame, this is from an old dining table. The leg is from a dining table. This is from my bed, the holes, the pallet wood, and a fence with the neighbors. So, yeah, just use what you have and make something. This was in the hallway. This was in my living room. Yeah. It doesn't have to be expensive.
No.
I don't know what it costs, but it's not much. It's just what you have. And
basically cost you some screws.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, that's really great.
You can always change things. It doesn't hurt when it's cheap materials or whatever.
Exactly.
When you don't like it, just tear it out, build over. And you can always, when you have something that you say, I like this very much, like I told you, I wanted to test with the mattress. I wanted a pocket spring mattress because there's the air hole inside, and I don't want the moisture under the bed. So whatever the weather is, it's completely dry. But I didn't know if I could. Yeah, if I liked sleeping on a pocket mattress. So I just bought a cheap one, try it out, and now I think it's perfect. So this summer it goes out and a good pocket spring mattress goes back in. But just try things out and don't think about stress about it. Just
don't spend a lot of money on it. No need.
It's no need and simple. It's almost always the best. It can't, when it can break, you don't have to fix it. So
no, exactly.
that's another thing.
Exactly. Yeah. And obviously we didn't show before, but you have a cool box here, and for now that's the only fridge you got.
Yeah.
But you plan on getting a
fridge,
a compressor fridge.
Yeah. But just a small like you would use in a student room or in an elderly home, or something. Just small, the bar model they call them, and that's enough for me. It's about 40 liters of it's plenty.
And then you will run it on an inverter.
Yeah, I've got a second battery. It's, I believe, 220 or 240 amp hours, and it's charged when I'm driving.
Yeah.
And then an inverter and plug the fridge
into that. Yeah.
No problem.
No, well,
I just have to see how long I can stay at one place without running the engine before it starts draining the battery.
Yeah.
Just test that, but I want solar on the roof anyway, so yeah. But for now, it's not necessary. I when I parked up, like I said, 3.5 days, you don't even see that the battery is getting drained. It's, and I charge up everything from laptop and phone and cameras and stuff like that. So that's no problem, really is.
No, that's really neat. And so, how do you like the lifestyle?
I love it. Like I told many people, at the moment, I can't imagine ever going back to a normal house.
Exactly.
At the moment, I really can't. I love it. It's the freedom. It's just turn the key, drive somewhere, park up, enjoy the day, find a place to sleep, meet people. That's another thing I like about this lifestyle. You meet so many beautiful people that I wouldn't have met when I didn't do this lifestyle.
No.
It's really I really I really like it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And another obvious question that people would like to know the answer is just, how do you make a living?
How do I make a living? I have some website customers still left from before, so I do maintenance and uh, stuff on the website when they need new text or whatever in it.
Mm.
But I started the year before I started van life. I started to look online for a way to to earn money online, because I imagined that would be perfect. Not no location to drive to for work, just need the internet and you can work. And like this winter in Spain, I sat down with my little tabletop on the beach. The dog was digging holes in the beach, and I was working right on the beach. It was perfect. And so I do. I'm a translator now. I do translate from German and English to Dutch, and I just stumbled upon it because I was looking for website jobs online, and I saw that it's not going to work because there are thousands of people all over the world doing that, and with the Asians you can't compete with prices because they build to complete everything for a few cents, and I didn't want that either. So I just thought, yeah, what's unique about me, or at least people on this side of the globe, and that I thought try looking at Dutch, and then I found there were a lot of jobs asking for a translator to translate from or to Dutch. So I just tried that, and that evolved, and yeah, that's how I support myself. So yeah.
Well, that's great. That's great. So you are basically a digital nomad.
Yeah. My work is all online, and I only need the internet. But yeah, everywhere in Europe you can have internet, and there's a laptop, and yeah, you can go.
Yeah.
So,
yeah.
and
Yeah,
also I don't
that's-
really need very fast internet for my work. Just internet.
No, that's true.
So
That's
yeah,
true.
yeah. When you do, I know about people who do movie editing and stuff like that, and yeah, then you need a bit more stable and faster internet because you gotta up and download huge files. And I don't have that. It's just plain text, and
Yeah.
sometimes with a few pictures, but yeah, mostly, yeah, any signal is good enough to work.
Exactly. And the usual question that always comes up that normal people don't like to talk about,
Yeah.
but van dwellers and full-time RVers, we are completely relaxed about it.
Yeah.
How do you go to the toilet?
Yeah. Like I told you, I saw a video of Bob Wells talking about the bucket system,
Yeah.
and it's and nowadays I see on the YouTube channels and on Instagram and everywhere the composting toilets, and they are exactly the same. It's just a nicer evolution of that, because a lot of people with a composting toilet just use it once, bag it up, and get rid of it. And so that's what I do. It's just a bucket, and I got a pool noodle on the edge of the bucket. Line it with a garbage bag, a bit of straw in it or sawdust in it. Do your business, and in the morning I use the big bag so I can put it in and out 3 times. So and just throw it in the trash like you do with a diaper or with the dog poo, whatever. So yeah, it's no problem. And for peeing, I got a bottle every night. So that's when you're a man, that's easy. So I don't have to go out each time. So that's good. So and I like I said before, we were talking before, I tried the system out when I was in the apartment. I said to myself, so this week I'm not gonna use the toilet in the apartment and just use my bucket and my bottle system just to try it out, so you know what you're getting into, and you get confident with it, and you see it's easy to use, it's easy to get rid of everything. So and when the first day I was in the camper van, and the first morning I was in my van taking a dump on a parking lot with people walking around. I could hear them, and I thought to myself, they should know I'm taking a dump. So yeah, that's no shame about that.
No,
They all
exactly.
gotta go. So it's nature.
True. And you are a boondogger. You prefer to be boondogging like we do now.
Yeah, we have a beautiful location now.
Yeah.
And the only time I need hookups is in winter. Last winter, because I did not have a self-sustained heating system. So this summer there will come a diesel heater, and we get that built in. So next winter I can even boondock all through winter, no problem. Or just like, but I couldn't leave before January. Just drive to Spain. Then you don't need to, and it's also good.
True.
In last winter I needed a power hookup because I have a ceramic heater, and that needs you can't run that really on the
no,
on
it
the
would
battery.
drain. It would drain the battery right away. Yeah.
So, but else I don't need anything. So now, since I don't know, a few months, I never had stood on land shore power. So it's perfect.
Yeah.
And the advantage of a van like this, I find, I can really park everywhere. I stood on parking lots.
That's true.
Right to a marina just a few week and a half ago or something, and it was perfect. The boats going by and people didn't even know I was.
No, that's true, and that the thing that this van from the outside looks like a normal, well, freight van or workers van.
The only thing is the bike. But even that, I notice people don't even notice the bike on the back.
Exactly.
So when you know it. But so a lot of people say, "Oh, I thought, just a van."
Exactly.
Yeah, no problem.
Yeah. How did your family? You got I know you got a sister, and how did your family and friends kind of take it to the idea that you were gonna be a poor homeless guy in a van, living in a van down by the river?
That was the thing. My mom, she was more about the security thing. He was worried about what could happen. So, but now she's all fine about it, and especially after my trip on in France and Spain, I started my YouTube channel to use it again for the van life, and she saw the videos. And when I was back, she told me, "I see you're totally relaxed and you enjoy yourself. This is your thing. Do it. I'm cool about it. It's just I don't have to worry anymore." Which that was the thing she was worried about. And my dad was a bit skeptical at first because he and his ideas. So he wanted to see if I would do it, and I did. And now also I noticed they got used to the idea, and they even like it, and they sent me links of places they think I could boondock and stuff like that. So they're fully okay with it. My sister, from the first moment on, she said, "I really understand. It's typical you, and I couldn't do it, but I love that you're doing it." So that's great. And I've got a half sister in Australia, and she also said that it's so great. Come over to Australia. It's a great country to do this. So that's it. And friends also. Most people reacted very positive. It was. I can't really say that I had a bad experience with a response or something like that. it's mostly the people know you. So friends and family know you, so they know what you're capable of, and they know what you've done in the past and how you are, and yeah, it fits. It fits. So
Yeah.
and it's mostly strangers that say, "What? What are you gonna do? The free choice? No way."
Yeah.
And this and that and nada.
Exactly.
Only
Did
problems.
you choose to live
Yeah,
that
yeah.
way? I've had that
Yeah.
one a couple of
Yeah,
times too. You know.
Yeah, but it's always people who don't know you. People who know me, they they
Exactly.
know it's okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
No,
That's great.
So no
So
problem with that.
you got a YouTube channel. What is the name of your YouTube channel?
It's My Life to Live, but I found out later. There's an old movie that is called My Life to Live. So when you just enter My Life to Live in the search box in YouTube, you first get hundreds of clips from that movie.
Yeah.
So I always say when you type in a URL, youtube.com/My Life to Live, you get straight to the channel.
No, I will put a link to in the description down below. So if you guys want to watch videos with Maurice, Maurice, then you can just click the link. Though I have to say, most of your videos are in Dutch language.
Yeah.
Some of your videos are in
when I was
English.
on my trip in France and Spain, I made a Dutch and an English one.
Yeah,
So I did that each day. And I told my regular viewers, because most of them are Dutch, that when I'm in Denmark, I make English videos first, and then I do a Dutch update every few days or so, just for the ones that don't want to watch the English videos. But so yeah, I'll be in Denmark for about a month. So yeah, everything's is gonna be in English. I think the one that's in, because I've got some queued up and they are still in Dutch. But I think right after the next weekend, then it's starting with the English ones again. But they just have to check out the channel and you'll see. I always put it. The title is in English then or in Dutch, and it says /video number and English or Dutch. So it's easy to see and or just click and hear what the language is. And,
if it's total jibber jabber, then you know it's Dutch.
Yeah. yeah. The same like Danish.
That's true. Yeah. Well, I think we pretty much covered all the basic questions, and of course, you guys, if you got some questions for Maurice, you can write them in the questions underneath this video, or you can go to his own channel and write it as comments on one of his own videos. So it is 100%
and like I said,
possible.
I'll be in Denmark for about a month, so you'll possibly see us together in one of the other videos.
Oh yeah. We will for sure collaborate on more videos. That's no doubt about that.
Yeah.
Actually, maybe already recording a video tomorrow, because we are going to a castle to see a castle nearby this place tomorrow, and we're going with my friend Bo, because tomorrow is Sunday, and then I invited Maurice to join us both for lunch and the castle. So I don't know if I'm gonna record tomorrow. Let's see. I might. So but yeah, I think that just about covers everything. We just need to do one more thing.
Life is good.
No, not quite yet. We need to put something on the outside of your van.
Oh, yeah.
Because you ran into me, then you are forced to have a sticker on the back of your van. So maybe we should go take care of that.
Yeah, okay, we do that.
There you are.
Thank you very much, Lars.
Oh, you're welcome.
I'll put it right on the van. Clean the area. So just put it on. Let's see, it's straight.
There we are. just reduced the price of your van.
Yeah. No, it got more. It's a bit better now, the price.
Oh yeah.
Thank you very much.
Thank
friend.
you. Very nice to meet you.
Yeah, same.
And well, there you are.
Those crazy full-time RVers.
Crazy, as we said, those poor homeless guys living in a white van down by the sea.
They gotta eat outside, looking at the beautiful sights. Now,
Yeah,
it's
you know what? This is just the way to live. It really is. You see the view behind us and hear the birds. Yeah. This is wonderful. So, you guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. You guys take care, and remember, life is good. Bye bye.